Hello and welcome to part 2 of our playthrough of Bloodborne. How are you doing? I don't know what day this is going up, so I would wish you perhaps a happy Tuesday. And it's possible it's the future for you and it truly is Tuesday, but it's like Tuesday 2028, at which point I say, hello, we'll pick a name. Peter, how are you doing? And now Peter's gonna lose his mind because, how did I know? 44 health for 1 vitality seems like, oh, it's 2, but that's still not bad. We'll go for it. That's a pretty big health up. I don't think we have 0. All right, perfect. Air weapons, sure. And we'll just head out. No reason to stick around. Let's go to the Tomb of Odion. What's that? I want that. We're going right back. I didn't notice there was a shiny on the ground, but it could be anything. It might be the thing that enables, like, multiplayer, I don't know. We'll see, we'll see. Alright, give me that. Okay. Accept help from other worlds, if we want. Which we're not gonna do, because we're not cowards, and this isn't like Dark Souls 2, where we kinda, use summons as a crutch to help us beat the game because it's too hard for us. I'll say that much. We're above that kind of behavior. We open the gate. Hell yeah. Stanley. We used something and it gave us +5 shots of silver. I don't know what that mechanic is, but okay. I pressed a button that I didn't press before and now I have some red ammo. We got a workshop tool. Got a cutscene. Wow. Whole new world. How atmospheric. My scalp is really dry today. I don't know why. Probably gonna shower later. I'm simultaneously feeling very greasy and sweaty, but also like poor scalp health. So, not ideal. Not ideal at all. Talk to this guy.
Very good. He's had waiting for it to end, but it won't end not. Screams and yarn them. But if you tell him about this here, they'll be safe here. Spread the word.
Okay. There was that lady earlier who was looking for a safe spot. We could go find her and tell her about the safe spot. That could be, I don't think it's the quickest way to progress with the game, but it is role-playing wise. I feel like I would immediately go and inform her that this is safe and that she should come here. I don't know if this is the quickest way to get to her, but it's the way that we've chosen. You know what? We'll take some of this path, which should be pretty trivial now that we've had so many upgrades. God. We are once again in the British people segment of the game. I don't know if we ever leave the British people segment of the game. However, it seemed like we were fighting more like mermaid people for a little bit. So take that how you will. Ow. Sons of bitches. Alright. Really, this guy's like our first biggest threat, and then I think there's a guy down there who's like our second biggest threat. But overall, we're not in too much danger. And really, I just want to head this way. Got him. Sorry, dogs. I didn't mean to cut you off. Do you ever have a song where like you don't know the words, but it almost makes it more catchy? I feel like that's somebody that I used to know for me. Like, the fact that I comprehend so few of the words in that song actually makes it like more of an earworm. Alright. We told her about the chapel and she told us to screw off. I think there's potentially some good stuff for us up here, right? That's pretty okay. What's this? Can we get this without dropping it? Oh my god. You know, I don't even know if we have been on this upper level at all. I know we've been down there, but I don't think we've been up here. Just looking for shinies. It does look like we're gonna have to drop down. Just having a good time. Not in a rush to beat through this game. You know, we're not speed running it or nothing. We're just having a little romp through the sewers of England. Ow. Ow. Son of a gun. How does that song go? Son of a gun, you are the only one who makes any difference. What did I say? Sun shines in the bedroom when you play. The rain always stops when you go away. It's like Son of a Gun or whatever. The version that I know is from Nirvana, but I think it probably was originally a Meat Puppet song, maybe, or something. I don't know. Not a mathematician. It's not my job to know these things. I'm being informed that I am a mathematician, and it is my job to know these things. Alright. Good notes, good notes. I'm not a mathematician. That's a lie. Time for physical attacks. Let's get our long sword out. Alright, and then let's take more incremental approach to dropping down. Perfect. You know, why not take a little bit extra health? Wow, a saw spear. I don't know if that's good or not. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's like a preference. Let's equip it for a second. See how it is. Oh my god, excuse me. So it's less powerful, but we also upgraded it a lot less. Similar look to the saw cleaver, frankly, but you know, a little bit different proportions. Maybe it has slightly better reach. I don't know if its scaling is different. I didn't look that close. That could be the case, though, for sure. Anything's possible through our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Even a slightly better scaling saw cleaver. So by your time, and I think maybe even by my time in the world, in the progression of time, Part 4 of Resident Evil 7 should already be posted and, you know, in a watchable state, so I hope people like that. I hope, I've still been playing Returnal, and I'm going to be posting more of that. I think episode 2 is already up for where I am, but I do have 4 episodes that I recorded. So I would like to get those uploaded too. Still doing Isaac stuff. Thinking about other things to play though. I do, because they were on sale for like $6, I bought Arkham Asylum and Arkham City. I could play through those. I like Batman stuff. And I think those games are fun, and it's been a while since I played them. Selfishly, and I don't know if it's selfish because, you know, it's like part of it's selfishness because I want the channel to do well and grow, and I want my videos to do numbers, but at the same time, stuff that does numbers, I have to assume people kind of enjoy it more. Like, it does numbers because people want to, like, look at it. Don't have a blood gem to put in here, but we could perhaps have a blood gem someday. Like, it's not like in a vacuum. I don't think there's like any like special you know, video that's somehow more noble or good to release. A hand lantern could be useful. I really am pretty adverse to dark parts of video games, and I think that could help. And I think that's fine, but we want our torch. And we don't really want that, but it's also not, you know, I think any sort of disadvantage to us to equip it, so we'll keep it equipped. Yeah, so the Resident Evil 7 playthrough is like, you know, by volume of views, my most watched video.
Oh, that went.
I think overall. So that gives me feedback that maybe you like that and that you want to like see more of it. That's a weird looking old lady. Alright, she knows all my tricks. That means it's time for me to go. Once I'm out of tricks, that's when you head out. For sure. What do we got? Slightly stronger birds. Oh my god. Excuse me. Hello. You fool. Your biggest mistake was not murdering me before I murdered you. Right, so Madman Knowledge is used to summon friends. I don't know if there's any advantage to, like, keeping a pile of it on me or not. And I don't know if I can lose it or if it just counts up forever. Easily parried? I will parry you easily? Oh man, I'm about to engender some impassivity. I've heard that the shield is good for blocking range shots, but not so great in melee. That's just, what I've, like, heard about this game. Got a lot of blood vials. We love to see it. Alright, bring it on. I guess we'll heal. Why not? Why shouldn't we heal? Oh, baby. Big sound? That's fine. I'm not too worried about big sounds. Alright, so this is worse in some ways and better in other ways. But the thing that it does give us is a top hat. So that's kind of the, for me, that's the clincher on that. Ow. Ow. I would like to heal. Alright, that was foolish. I think we can do slightly better. Well, we'll find out. Hi, Stanley. What's up? Blue elixir? I don't know what that does. Maybe we'll find out. Liquid metal sand that makes still bodies undetectable. Interesting. Alright, that's just the church. We want to go up, because that's where our blood is. Now, big swing. Alright, we didn't quite parry him. Didn't parry him again. We got him. another blue elixir. Come on, buddy. We're really looking for this guy. I think we're at like 3 of 20 on Bloodstone Shards. So that's, you know, potentially big for us. Getting our 3rd upgrade on our Blood Cleaver is a priority. I'm just gonna put blood on the front of every word, and it's gonna make me like write about, you know, half the names in this game. Like, not everything is blood something, but a lot of things are blood something. Alright, I thought that would go. I was wrong. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. In a different video, I don't remember which video it was, but I was discussing doing a little bit of Microsoft Flight Simulator content. It wouldn't be the most interesting thing in the world, but you know, I wouldn't mind taking like a Cessna 152 or 172 out into South Dakota and maybe flying around, you know, Devil's Tower, and I'm thinking of what else I'd want to see. I think Devil's Tower is especially good looking in the air. Alright, we died. We need a different strategy for that, for sure. But like the Badlands and I think the Black Hills and that whole area looks really nice from the sky, so we could plan out like a 3 or 4 stop flight plan and then, you know, make a go of it. I'm not like a pilot or anything. I don't really know how to like realistically plan a flight plan or like anything of that nature, but I, you know, if I map out a few airports, I can certainly move between airports in Microsoft Flight Sim. No problem. We have other items we could switch to? Yeah, why not? I don't want to use that pungent blood. I think we might find other uses for it later, and I don't want to just like accidentally hit square and waste it. Got him. Much easier. What's up here? We are gonna go back and get our blood vials from, or our blood echoes from whoever that is down there that killed us, but we're not in a rush. Charge us. Do a charge. Perfect. That bird's still alive. One of the worst things about that bird is the fact that it's still alive. How about you do a charge? Ow. Alright, didn't hit us. Very surprised by that, frankly. Got him. problem. Birds, not an issue for me. Alright, now here's the plan. I think he does big attacks, and then he's like stunned for a minute. So we come in and hit him like twice, and then we run really as far away as we can get. So do a big attack. Yeah, maybe 2. Or we could go in on it. Perfect. Blood echoes restored. Got some blood vials. Pure profit. Alright, and I think that's upgrade number 2. Or upgrade number 3 for our axe. Cleaver? Is a cleaver a type of axe, or is it like a type of sword, or is it a type of knife? You tell me. I don't know. I really, truly do not know. I've been filming, like, and recording so much YouTube content and not really doing femboys for any of it, just because I feel like I'm constantly talking and my voice is always mildly, not like irritated, but used. It feels in use. But I still think about voice training, and I still think about doing it more often, and, you know, I might just go and see how I do with that. We could try it right now, even. So step 1, our voice is pretty warmed up, I think, as far as my voice goes. You are invincible? Why are you invincible? Ow. I guess I just missed, but I don't really know how. Alright, so step 2, find my larynx. Or my Adam's apple or whatever. We found it. Now we're gonna lift it up to the point where it kind of breaks up. Not quite there, not there we go. And now we're gonna work on it. Alright, let's try maintaining something akin to this. Okay, then we will pick up these blood vials and keep on moving. The next time we find any kind of bonfire, it will be good to go back to the Hunter's Dream because we have an incredible amount of souls. But we're not in a rush. I think we'll be able to get like 2 points of strength, and that will feel good. Alright, I think it's a dead end over here, so we want to go here first. At least I'm like 30% sure it's a dead end.
You're a back what? Oh, take this.
Fire pit, sweet. Thank you, and I'll see you later. We could probably kill him and like take his clothes, but I'm pretty happy with my current outfit. I don't feel like I need to kill that guy. I also don't know if it will like mess up the story, but I'm really not here for the story. We are here for upgrading our saw cleaver. That's pretty much the only part of this game I like. No, there's a lot to like about this game, but I'm not like overly concerned with the lore. I think there was a switch on that upper level that we should have got before we jumped down, but we did not, so we'll go back up real quick and figure out what that's about. Oh, wrong spot. Oh, I remember what this is. So this opens up the way to, like, kind of a next big area, but I think we'll be back here eventually, so we're not going to worry that much about exploring that kind of hub that's by the chapel. And if we really need to, we can teleport back. Tempering Bloodstone, that's pretty sweet. I think there's a werewolf, if I recall correctly. I think a lot of these, like, werewolves and stuff, I just know because I died to them when I was playing this a while ago. Nothing over there. I can just jump down. Not too far. Walk back up. Take some antidote. We might even equip the antidote. So why not? Applies burning to weapon. That could be nice. Gain a droplet blood gem. I don't know what that means. What did we want even? Antidote. You never know when you're gonna encounter your second poison enemy of the game. If you watch part 1, we were poisoned by a pig, but it did not get the best of us. That's the important thing to remember about our acute pig poisoning that we encountered. We were the victors there, not the pig. Okay. We'll return to a dream of a hunter. Let's see, what other weapons besides, I think the saw cleaver, like, uncontroversially, is a very good weapon. I don't know if, you know, the other weapons in this game are quite as good. Is this good? It looks like it gives us quite a bit of physical defense, and it gives us more endurance, so maybe we'll take a little bit of that. I'm very much feeling like I'm not hurting for damage, so I don't think we need to expedite our strength at this point. We don't need to repair anything. Blood gem fortification. Alright, attack up, HP recover. Perfect. So can we... how do we control this? Scroll, help, control, sort. Does this only have one blood slot? So it's radial. I guess there's 3 slots. Blood gem imprint 1. So it looks like we can only have 1 in this weapon, so let's double check and make sure that we're putting in the one that gives us health regen. Yeah, perfect. And you know what? Let's fortify weapon. We want this, and then yeah, why not? Wait. Oh, we didn't actually fortify this to +3. Now I think we can have 2. And I suppose we better do this to +1. And then we'll do blood gem fortification once again, and we'll get this second one. Oh, alright. Menus. How do they work? How much do we need for this?
Milk, what is it? Very well, let me.
4,200, and we have 3,000, so we can probably
Farewell, good
go
hunter. May you.
like so. 500. 350. We're close. Maybe we could sell a couple things. What could we sell? We want our Bloodstone Shard, I think. We don't need the wooden shield. cannot sell currently equipped items. I will sell a saw spear though. That seems like an item I don't want to use at all, so marginally beneficial. Not that we needed it for this level, but you might as well.
Very well, let me.
Alright, and we'll take another one of these, because each point in endurance gets us 3 physical defense, which I think is probably not very useful, but good enough. Good enough for me, for sure. And I think a little bit of endurance gets us maybe eventually like 1 or 2 more attacks in our combos, so that's pretty nice. And then, you know, maybe after, what's our current stats look like? Let's plan this out a little bit. Maybe after we're at 15 endurance and 20 vitality, we'll start dumping into strength in a big way. My brother just texted me and said, "Did you make a YouTube video?" And the answer is, oh yeah, I make a YouTube video. Dead. First try, Bloodstone Shards, that's sweet. Oh, somebody was just taunting us. I don't know what their deal is, but I can tell you right now, they're gonna regret it. They're barking up the wrong tree, unless that tree is one that they want me to shove a saw cleaver up their butt. Hunter's Torch seems like an absolute win. No downside at all. Down we go. Here's the thing. I don't think there's anything over there for us. I don't think we can get through that gate. So we will head on up. Ascend the ladder. We're trying so hard not to use the word climb, and I respect them for it. Somebody found their thesaurus. That's a word I can say, probably. Hello? A different werewolf type enemy. A lot of werewolves in the games that we play on this channel. Isaac doesn't have any werewolves. It mostly has babies. Almost all the enemies in Isaac are some kind of baby. But, you know, Resident Evil Village explicitly had lichens. This game has werewolves. Resident Evil 7 does not have werewolves. Returnal does not have werewolves. What additional games could we play that have werewolves if we wanted to werewolf max? You know, go for the big 3 werewolf combo. Wow, I think we almost have enough Bloodstone Shards to fully upgrade our pistol if we wanted, or I think eventually we do get another, like, couple of melee weapons that would be totally okay to upgrade.
You are a skilled hunter, adept, merciless. I've cut with blood, as the best hunters are.
Got him. Get dunked on. I think these werewolves with their little frocks, or whatever you want to call it, hoods, very cute. I'm pretty sure there's a dude with a machine gun. Yep. I remember that. Seems deadly. We're gonna avoid it if we can. And I think we can. Not gonna get fooled. That was almost very deadly, but it was not. Moving right along. Footloose and fancy free. What does fancy free mean? Is it like without pretense, without care? That's kind of what I take it to mean, but I don't know if that's like accurate. You know? In either case, I would say that that description likely applies to us. We are fairly footloose. You know, cut loose, footloose, put on your Sunday shoes. Oh my god, a lot of dudes. Fewer dudes. As soon as you start killing dudes, there's fewer of them. Ow. Got him. We'll let him come to us. Come on. You fool. Coming to us was your biggest mistake. Alright. There's some stuff that we can loot, but I think if we just keep going, we can eventually kill this douchebag. And that would be good for us on the account that... Oh, hello. This is our douchebag. What are you doing? Come on. Buddy. I think he's trying to lure us out into the area where we will be shot. Which, you know, great game plan overall. Can't dispute it. That would be smart. Come on. Come on, bud. Oh my god, bud. Ha, sucker. You idiot. I don't know if that was the guy though. I feel like maybe it wasn't. I thought I saw a ladder. This might be a ladder. Yeah, let's ascend it. What do we got up here? Do we have any items? I feel like there's a tough little dude up here. We can't change our quick items without... while we're on a ladder. So let's equip that. Let's also equip these. You know what, let's get a throwing knife. And you know what, let's be at full health. All that paranoia. Road is so bloody. This is so sad. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hello. You idiot. You die. Ah. I don't know where your shit is, but I do appreciate the fact that you died for no reason. It's your shit. Ah, it was. You idiot. Our enemies love to jump off of tall things and die for no reason. That's like their favorite activity. I suppose we have some stuff that we can loot now that we have dispatched of our machine gunnery friend. I think there's a lot of areas that were unsafe for us to walk. We fell down, but we weren't killed for it. Thank God. I think this lets us backtrack. So we'll be doing that a little bit before we get too far ahead of ourselves. I hear them, but I don't see them. Here we go. You know what they say about agents of the enemy? I think that they would look fairer and feel fouler. No, I'm intrigued, but not moved to jump off of anything quite yet. It looks like it could potentially not kill us instantly, though, which is always intriguing. Oh, excuse me. We got him. Rack him up. Oh, hello. Didn't see you there. Didn't see you there either. Okay. Already did this. Temporine bloodstone, okay. Be convinced of a temporine bloodstone. They would say that it would probably not take me very much to be convinced. What do we got? That's not useful. Oh. Who are you? There was a guy running after us, right? No? Fine playing tricks on me? You alive? No. Alright, you're alive. I won't dispute that. What's this? That takes us down here. That would have been a shortcut, but a dangerous one. You know, I'm not sure if it made a huge difference or not, but that little bit of extra endurance, I don't know, I think it might have made a little bit of a difference. I don't want to say for sure, but I definitely don't think it was bad. I think that would be wrong to say. You know, you never know what's like possible to get to in a Souls-like game? Okay. My calculations are correct. This shouldn't kill us. And if my calculations are correct on here, that's actually a place that we can get to, not certain death. Sick. I don't know if it's a place that we really want to get to, but it is a place where we are now, so that's just a reality that we have to grapple with as a player. Holy cow. Ow. Slow poisoning. Knew it. We'll let him come to me. Just kidding. Actually, I don't mind this slow poisoning attack because it doesn't do that much damage to us when we get caught by it. Alright. You know, this was not very far from our starting position, and I'm pretty sure that, like, bad guy does not respawn, so this isn't the biggest loss. I think we just have to be a little bit more patient with these werewolves. If that isn't the story of my damn life, though. Every game, it's just be more patient with the werewolves. Do not be hasty. Which weapon in this game do I actually like? I kind of like the one that's just like the silver longsword. I don't think it's necessarily better, but I do like the aesthetic of having a longsword. You know, I think it looks fine and is okay. Makes me feel kind of valiant. Ow, don't die. Live. Got him. Back him up. We've avoided poisoning. Okay. And then we'll just hop down here again and start working. I wonder if that's a place we could get to. And if so, why would we want to be there? Unclear. All valid questions. All right. You know, even if the endurance isn't doing anything for us now, like in a big way, I think very soon it could start doing a ton. mean, it should be no surprise that endurance is a good statistic. I've played a lot of Dark Souls, and you know it's good there. However, like it's not as good in any of the Dark Souls games after Dark Souls 1. I would argue, not that it's not important. It's just like endurance. You could straight up put your first like 25 levels into endurance, and it makes the game a lot easier in Dark Souls 1. And I don't think that's, you know, as true, like increasing your stamina. In the other games, I don't feel like it gives you the same, just like, it's so defensively solid in Dark Souls 1. Okay, that's an exit. Charred Hunter's Garb, that could be really cool. We might think about that soon. Let's think about it now. What do we got? Hunter Black Hood. Is there a thing stalking us? I can like hear something walking around, but I'm not sure if it's coming closer or not. I think it might just be walking around. Okay. What else do we got? Alright, Charred Hunter's Garb. So it's worse physically, but better firely. Alright. You know what? Let's try it. You know, that's a look. Oh, we're here. All right. Good to know, good to know. Moving on. Moving right along. You know how when you're in a high up area, you don't necessarily want to, you know, go to a lower spot until you figure out if you've gotten all the high things yet? It's much harder to escape gravity than it is to get into it. Some other Microsoft Flight Sim ideas, of course, are like, obviously landing is usually the most exciting part of any airplane trip, but other pretty exciting things are to like flying around in New York, I think is a pretty fun thing, just because you can kind of take airplanes between the canyons of buildings. What else is things that I like to do? Bad weather flying, I think, is always kind of a fun activity. Alright, so some... Oh, hello. You guys are kind of invincible. Oh, there's a lot of you. That's okay. Kind of forgive you. Oh, hello. Got him. I think this might be a boss, but I don't know. It's like a big room, so it seems like a real possibility. Got some ritual blood. Could read that description. Where are you? Is that just a key item? Ritual blood. Used in Holy Chalice ritual. Okay. Ow. Wanted a little bit more range. Got him. It kind of feels like at this point maybe the game is like, you know what? I actually prefer the look of, we're gonna go with this, we're gonna go with this. And this. I think that's a good look. Where does this go? I'm always so surprised when like a door just opens in a game. It's like, oh, I guess this was a locked from the other side door and now it's open. But you know, every time I encounter a door for the first time, I expect it to be locked from the other side because, like, what kind of game just gives you an entrance to a door right away? It should make them work for it a little bit. Can we get down there from here? No. Can we get anywhere from here? Oh, we can get here. We're being stalked. The hunter has become the hunted. Pungent blood cocktail seems nice. Got him. Easily. Okay. Proceeding with cautious optimism, as always. What do we got? Beast blood pellet? Don't know what that is. Hello, beast. Alright, there's a very good chance that we will, like, always have our hunter pistol equipped for, like, almost the rest of the game, so I'm confident that I want to upgrade it. And then the other thing that I'm considering upgrading is if we can find like the silver sword weapon, I'll want to upgrade that too, maybe. Does not open this side. That's more like it. You know, because maybe that's good, or at least it's stylish, and I am a sucker for style. I'm a slave to fashion. Ha! Got him. You know, that would be a lot more convincing if they sent 2 werewolves out of this door. My biggest complaint about Bloodborne is that there's not enough enemies that pop out randomly and try to kill you. I just think the game could be a little bit better if there was just a little bit more cheap shots. It's like the start of Silence of the Lambs, where they're doing like that FBI training stuff, and it's like they like ingress a room and then like ingress a room, is that even right? Is that even grammatical? In any case, they like enter a room and then like do this training exercise thing, and then the dude's like comes out and he's like, always check your corners. And now I think about it all the time, and I always check my corners. Oh, we're back here. Maybe we'll save. It's like really close to our save point. Because you gotta check your corners. That's just a fact. When you are going into rooms that could contain murderous werewolves, you gotta look into the corner because there's an item, and then on the other side of the room, there's a werewolf. And werewolves are really good at getting you because they stand in the opposite corner of items. This is like Werewolves 101. I've fought a lot of werewolves, so I know. Like, I'll say, in the whole world this week, I'm probably in like the top, confidently top 25 percentile for werewolf hunters.
Very well, let me.
Of the human population. Yeah, we'll go for that.
Farewell.
What do we got? Charge attacks up, skill scaling. So, thinking that's our good one. Perfect, right? We'll fortify our hunter pistol. Perfect. I'm just pretty confident that that will eventually be profitable for us. And we'll go back to Old Yarnum. I think we have like whatever the skin wolf is, like the wolf that has all the weird skin stuff going on, coming up in not too long. So maybe we'll unequip these, but we'll get some of this going. Then we'll get some of that going. We have Molotov cocktails. This all is looking pretty good. Our health, our max health is doing great. We're gonna descend downward through this. We're gonna kill some werewolves on the way. So why not? Why shouldn't we kill some werewolves? And who's gonna stop us, really? I feel like there's a big wolf. Here you are. Eventually, we should start seeing some bloodstone chunks, which will be a nice little upgrade for us. Who or what is making that sound? Why are you making that noise? Stop, dude. Alright, that's not a real door. I never know what's a real door in a video game, and then I look like an idiot, like, all the time. In some video games, like, practically every fucking door you encounter is, like, somewhat real, and then in some video games, it's like, every door is fake. And some, you can, like, walk over terrain, and others you, like, can't. And, like, almost any terrain obstacle is, like, you know, just a fuck you, and you can't get past it. And that was throwing me off in Resident Evil 7 a lot, because I felt like there was a high degree of, like, summon Alfred? Why not? Why shouldn't we summon Alfred? Okay. You know, I don't think we really necessarily needed Alfred's help to beat this boss, but I don't mind. Come over here. Ow. Get flamed. Ow. Get fired. Ow. That hurt. That poisoning said it was slow poisoning, but honestly it felt like medium speed or higher poisoning. Ow. You died. Thank you. Got him. No need to worry about it. You got a chalice. Sick. See you later, Alfred. Bye-bye. antidote. That's sweet. I don't know if there's anything else around here. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah, it just looks like, you know, your standard boss room. There's not necessarily a ton of stuff to get in here. But we can, well, we got the chalice. That's something. We're gonna call that the end of part 2 of Bloodborne. Thank you so much for joining us. Hit like, hit subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. I love you.